In the heart of the Middle East, a conflict has erupted between Israel and the Palestinian armed group Hamas. The attacks by Hamas, both by land, sea, and air, have claimed more than 700 lives, according to Israel. The response from Israel has been swift and fierce, with airstrikes and military operations targeted at Gaza. The Palestinian authorities report that these retaliations have resulted in the loss of at least 500 lives. The world watched, and the world reacted. Western nations, led by the United States, expressed strong support for Israel. President Joe Biden, standing firm in his stance, stated that U.S. support for Israel was rock solid and unwavering. Meanwhile, in the East, the narrative was different. Iran's president, Ibrahim Raisi, backed the Palestinians, arguing for their right to self-defense and holding Israel accountable for endangering the region. The call for de-escalation echoed around the globe. Saudi Arabia's foreign ministry urged for an immediate halt to the escalation, emphasizing the importance of protecting civilians. The United Nations Security Council held an emergency meeting with Secretary General Antonio Guterres urging diplomatic efforts in West Asia to prevent a wider conflict. And in Europe, leaders expressed their condemnation of the attacks. The EU chief, Ursula von der Leyen, expressed her shock at the brutality of the Hamas terror attack. Germany's Chancellor, Olaf Scholz, asserted Israel's right to defend itself against what he termed barbaric attacks. Meanwhile, Britain's Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak, assured Israel of London's steadfast support, emphasizing their commitment to helping ensure that terrorism will not prevail. Even as far as East Asia, the impacts of the conflict were felt. Japan's foreign minister strongly condemned the attacks, calling for restraint and an immediate ceasefire. The world has spoken, and the words echo loudly, each country, each leader playing their part in this global drama. But as the curtain falls, questions remain. What will be the next act in this drama? How will the world react to the next wave of events? So, it's time to ponder, to discuss, to act. It's time to understand the implications of these events on a global stage, to question the actions and reactions, to consider the human cost of conflict. Let's not be mere spectators in this global drama. Instead, be part of the conversation, engage in the discourse, and influence the narrative. After all, the world is a stage and we are all players.